Ranking the best strong safeties in Madden 23. We are back here with another tier list update. Today what we got is updating strong safety. Now right before we do want to jump into the first card, I do want to go ahead shout out the comment of the day. Now let's take a look at the old tier list real quick. There are some people that I think are going to come down. I think Hitman and Rodney Harrison are still great in the game right now. They are going to remain S tier for me, and really for Hitman it's to do with the avalanche, and I do like him more than Jamal Adams. So from Derwin over, everyone's going to drop down a tier. I'm also going to keep Ted in this A tier just because of his user value. I still think he is A tier given that. Now this is what we're looking like before we get into the first cards. First one up right here, we got Kamren Curl. Kamren Curl is 95 speed, 96 XL, 6'1" safety, 90 play rec isn't bad with 88 man, 94 zone. And if we look at his traits, he does have play ball and air aggressive, which I do feel like this plays a major fact in how good your zones play. So that's good to have on yes. And he has built-in crusher for 0 AP. For other abilities, he can get deep out zone KO for 1. No discounted pick artist to me is just like not really too good. You would want that at this point in the game. I think he's okay in the box. Again, just no discounted pick artist though, kind of hurts the card. I think the highest I could go is C, maybe B, but I feel like that's a little bit of a stretch. Again, I like all the 0 AP pick artist people more than this card. He's pretty solid though. Again, I just wish he would have got like a 0 AP pick artist. After that, we get Jalen Hawkins, another 6'1" safety with 94 speed, 95 XL, 90 play rec once again, 87 man, 95 zone. And this time for his traits, has the big hitter trait on yes, which we do like, and play ball and air aggressive. Two of the better traits you can have on yes for a safety. Now for his ability, he can just get deep out zone KO, flat zone KO. I think he is worse than Kamren Curl, but I would put them on the same tier. Like, he isn't that much worse than Cam Curl. So for that reason, I'm just gonna, again, slightly like put him a little bit below Cam Curl. Now we get Amani Hooker right here. I will say this card's ratings do change because of the fact that he can potentially get every single AFC team chem. I'm gonna rank him based on him not on a theme team, then I'll tell you my thoughts with him on a theme team. So just the base card, he's 5'11", 94 speed, 92 XL, 90 play rec once again with 90 man, 96 zone. And for his traits, no big hitter on yes, but does have play ball and air aggressive. And for his abilities, he can potentially get a combo of pick artist for 0, deep in for 1, which I don't really like. I would just rock the pick artist for 0 on this card. I mean, deep out, deep in combo together isn't like the worst thing in the world, but I think this is just a depth piece for a theme team with a 0 AP pick artist player. I don't think the highest of the card. I think on no theme team, he is right here in this B tier again with all the other 0 AP pick artist people. I think he doesn't move up into A on a theme team. I think he just moves up a little bit in the tier. So for that reason, again, I'm just going to put him in this B tier. Another 0 AP pick artist player. I'd compare him to like Jeremy Chan, Rayshon Jenkins, Kareem Jackson. Next up, we get a super interesting card. We got Big Pete right here. 6'7" safety, 94 speed, 92 XL, 88 play rec, 93 man, 96 zone. And if we look at his traits, no big hitter and plays ball and air conservative. This is a card that will really only be good if you user him. And if we look at his abilities, he can get pick artist for 0. I don't like the deep route KO for 2. Don't really like the flat zone by itself for 1 AP. So for that reason, again, this is a 0 AP pick artist user in my opinion. Any other way you try to use him, I just don't really think he's going to be too effective. So for that reason, we're ranking him based on his user value. Do I think he's better than Ted? No, but like potentially he could be on the same tier as Ted. Again, he's 6'7", this time 0 AP pick cards. I'm gonna put him right by Ted. Obviously, everyone in this tier is better at covering people than Ted and Pete with the AI, but these two are insanely good users, so I'm gonna still have them in this A tier. After that, we get Kirby Joseph. Kirby Joseph, you actually could have got for free with the weekly wildcard fantasy like pack glitch that was going on. I don't think it was a glitch. I think they meant to do it, but he's 6'1", 97 speed, 96 XL with 90 play rec, 93 man, 97 zone. And for his traits, play ball and air aggressive. Love to see that. This is for sure an over the top safety. I wouldn't really play him in the box. And in a zone coverage based scheme, he can potentially get deep out zone KO for 1, pick artist for 0, and finally mid zone for 1 AP. So he gets the perfect ability combo that I'm looking for an over the top safety. He has great stats, and so far I think he's the best safety that we covered. I think he is better than Rodney Harrison in them. Over the top, at least, I think Rodney Harrison, Hitman more in the box safeties. I think of Rodney Harrison, Harrison Smith more in the box, more like user based cards. After that, we get Nolan Cromwell. Nolan Cromwell, 6'1", 96 speed, 96 XL with 94 play rec, 96 man, 98 zone. And for his traits this time, no big hitter, but does have play ball in air, aggressive. For abilities, he can potentially get deep out zone KO for 1, pick artist for 0, and finally flat zone for 1. Really great as an outside corner for that ability stack right there. For like either an over the top safety, I don't necessarily think you need flat zone, so potentially he's someone that could get deep out, pick artist, and deep in. I really like this Cromwell card, and I really like the way his legend card played. I think this is a really great upgrade. I think he is very similar to Rodney Harrison. I'm gonna put them literally right by each other. I think you can expect similar things out of both of them. I think they will do basically the same exact thing. After that, we get Jalen Petrie. This card is really interesting. So he's 5'11", 97 speed, 95 excel, 91 play rec. He also has 99 change of direction. Really rare to see on a base card. 91 play rec, 96 man, 95 zone. So he can play man, he can play zone. For traits this time, no big hitter and play ball in air, balanced. Slight red flag, but can abilities make up for it? And I think they do. So this card is super interesting, and here's why. He's really great in one specific scheme, in my opinion, and it's going to be the hybrid scheme where you have deep out zone, pick artist, and also deep route KO. So as a top safety, he has the versatility to either be manned up to people or play zone. I think that's honestly one of the most effective ways to play defense in this game, and for that reason, I think he is very useful. And he's not like a top in the S tier player because I don't really think a lot of people are going to be able to take advantage of him. But if you use him right, he has potential to be like one of the best players on this list, period. Right after that, we get Budda Baker right here, 5'10", 97 speed. I feel like these physical stats right here are a tad bit low. 94 play rec though with 93 man, 98 zone. And if we look at his traits this time, no big hitter, but does have play ball and air, aggressive. And for his abilities, he can get pick artist for 0, flat zone for 1, and deep out zone KO for 1. He is very similar once again to like Rodney Harrison and Nolan Cromwell. I do think he's worse than them though, but I don't think he's a whole tier worse. So for that reason, like he's like right here. He's like right here for me. Honestly, he's probably going to be the worst one in S. He's very similar to Rodney and Nolan Cromwell. It's just like he's like a slightly worse version of them, but I do think he's better than everyone in A still. And for the last card of the video, we got Derwin James. So Derwin James is 6'2", 98 speed, 97 excel, 96 agility, 96 change of direction, crazy, 95 play rec as well with great man, great zone. And for traits, big hitter on yes, and play ball in air, aggressive, 2 things that we do like to see. And lastly, for his abilities, he can again get the ability combo I'm looking for a top safety, deep out zone KO, pick artist, and mid zone KO, all for 2 AP. He is an absolutely perfect over the top safety in my opinion. I think he's a great user as well. I think just overall he is by far and away the best safety in the game. I think he deserves his own tier, so he's going to be in this S plus tier. We did it for free safety too. I think he's by far and away better than every single strong safety in the game. Only way I could see okay Derwin isn't the best is again if you use someone like Jalen Petrie, and I don't think Petrie's on Derwin's level. Like again, like I get like the versatility of like the man slash zone, but Derwin is next level good, man. I think he's one of the best choices for the team of the year B&D. I don't want to say I think this card is end game because I think they're going to go even crazier with discounted abilities, but he is damn near end game. This card is really good. But yeah, y'all, this has been my updated strong safety tier list in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden 23. Now, if you want to see me use some of these cards live, check the links in the description. Hit that Twitch with a follow. We've been grinding the streams over there, so I greatly appreciate that. Now, if you don't feel like heading over to Twitch, you want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I rank the best free safeties in Madden 23.